All right, and we are back. And today we're going to be back to doing another movie reaction. And guess what movie we're watching? You got it right. It's the winner of the last movie poll, Rambo. So yeah, guys, we're going to be checking out Rambo today. Another uh, movie with Sylvester Stallone. Um, Now, guys, I do have to say my Mario movie, if you don't already know, was taken down. But I'm still going to be trying with these movie reactions. I really want to get them. I actually like doing these movie reactions because it gives me a chance to watch movies again, which is something that I feel like I have been really like lacking on recently. Like I just haven't been watching as many movies just in my personal life, and especially some of these older classic movies and stuff like '80s before I was even born. Like these are pretty good movies so far, and I'm actually enjoying them. So, guys, if you're enjoying these movie reactions, please remember to like, comment, subscribe, and check out more. Uh, and remember, if YouTube finds out that you don't like, comment, and subscribe to these videos, they will come in here and they will. Let's get into Rambo. Stallone. Oh, wait, this is called First Blood. Which movies are called Rambo? A little bit of a slower start than Rambo, or than Rocky. What am I talking about? Rambo, Rocky, you know, they're very easy to confuse people. I will say this is a beautiful area. Whatever state or wherever they're at right now, this looks incredible.
Excuse me. Can you tell me this where Delmar Barry lives?
He ain't here. Go on inside, baby.
My name is John Rambo. We served on the same team together in Nam. I don't know if you ever talked about me. I've got a picture of us together. Junk in your pocket.
See, back in the day,
Here it is.
you had to carry all this stuff around, but
me.
in today,
That's,
he would just have a cell
Danforth,
phone.
Westmore, Bronson, Ortega,
He would literally just be
and
like, hey,
Delmar.
here's a photo of us. Here's a text
So
message.
big.
Delmar's gone.
What time will he be back?
He died.
Dang.
Died how?
Cancer. Brought it
Dang.
back from Nam. All that orange stuff that spread it around.
Oh,
Cut
jeez.
him down to nothing. I could lift him off the sheet.
They're going into like the chemical warfare that we did in Nam that made it so a bunch of soldiers actually died. Look it up. Things happen. What is this, Alaska? Yo, that's what cop cars used to look like.
Morning, Dave. Hi, Sheriff. Gonna take a bath this week?
Dude said you're gonna take a bath this week?
You know, wearing that flag on that jacket, looking the way you do, you're asking for trouble around here, friend.
What?
Headed north or south?
North.
Now jump in. I'll make sure you're heading the right direction, huh?
How about you let me be on my way? Why are you pushing my way?
So why are you pushing me? I haven't done anything to you.
First of all, you don't ask the questions around here. I do. You understand? Secondly, we don't want guys like you in this town. Drifters.
You don't know him.
First thing you know, we got a whole bunch of guys like you in this town. That's why. If you want some friendly advice, a haircut and take a bath. You wouldn't get hassled so much. Hope this ride helped you out.
Yeah, helped him realize that you shouldn't trust the cops.
Have a nice day, huh?
Fuck, dumbass cop. Get out of here, buddy. Get out of here. Oh, what, you gonna go back? Didn't I tell you not to come to this city? We don't want your kind around here.
Where the hell do you think you're going? Hey, I'm talking to you, goddammit. All right, you're under arrest. You hear me?
What?
Put your hands on the car. Now, you put your hands on the car and you spread them. Now, you're going to put your hands on that car. How you do it, you decide right now.
Bro, you are power tripping way too hard.
Wow, what do we have here, huh? Why would you be carrying a knife like this?
Hunting.
Don't be a wise guy. What do you hunt with a knife?
Maybe.
So you gotta like make up a charge to arrest him on because he didn't do anything wrong. Guy was walking.
Just another smart-ass drifter. I want you to book this gentleman for vagrancy, resisting arrest, carrying a concealed weapon. He says he uses it for hunting. Why don't you see if you can clean him up a little bit? All right, I'll be smells like an animal.
Your name? Your name?
What's happening? Oh crap!
Name? Hey, if you're looking for trouble, you came to the right place, buddy.
Oh, wait a second.
Hey, you got 3 seconds before I break your face in.
Yo, is that dude from what's that like Caruso or like what's the dude from that CSI Miami
About
with the glasses?
Rambo. John Jay?
That dude in the background is the redheaded dude from Law and Order, or not Law and Order, CSI Miami. Where's his glasses? He needs to take off the shades.
Roll it across.
Push it.
It won't work that way. It'll only smear. Now roll it across.
Just what is your problem, huh? Now listen, hard-ass. As things stand right now, you're facing the ass end of a 90-day incarceration, plus a $250 fine, which you don't look to me like you can pay. At 10 o'clock tomorrow morning, you're going up in front of that judge. And you think we're tough.
Nah, I don't think you are tough. I think you want to be tough. You wish you was tough.
Just impress the hell out of me by doing exactly as you're told.
Oh, y'all about to just spray him with a water hose? Don't y'all have showers?
Look at this. What the hell's he been into?
I think I may have just seen the bottom of Rambo's balls, so I did not expect that.
Sit down. Oh, sounds we just took the hard way. Come on. Damn, this boy's hard to get a hold of. That's okay, Warren. Don't worry about the soap. He's tough. Just shave him. Dry.
Take this, Mitch. Don't move.
Okay. Bro, what did you think you was gonna be able to do? These cops never been into a fight before. Alright, so the fight choreography is definitely from the 70s, but I still appreciate it. It's still pretty good. Like, it's not like, oh, this is super, like, all these are definitely real hits, but it's more like the story is really keeping me entertained. And this was probably like the most action you could see when this movie came out. It's a little bit of a long chase scene, guys. I kind of expected something different to happen by now. Shout out to the guy who he stole the bike from. This dude had a full tank of gas. He literally just came from the gas station, and Rambo was like, "Give me your bike. I need that bike. It's mine." Oh damn! Hey, that was a very that was a real scene. The good old 70s. An actual car fell down off of a cliff. It's a good scene for how real it was. They would have made that CGI and had a fake explosion these days. What are you doing, Rambo?
Come on, Duke. Thunder, let's get it. Come on, sweetheart. Let's get a little exercise. Let's go get it. Let's go, baby. Hey, okay.
Bro, what are you doing? this landscape also looks amazing, by the way. No, bro. You're reverse mountain climbing? You're going down the mountain with no rope? I don't know if that's water you should be jumping into.
There he is, on the cliff.
Dang. I was hoping they wouldn't notice him.
What the hell's going on?
What are you doing? We're just supposed to spot him.
Hold it steady.
I can't. We're in a thermodraft. Jesus, Harvey's stuck there. He can't go anyplace.
Hold it steady, you son of a bitch.
Bro, he can't hold it steady. The dynamics of like science and stuff won't allow him to. Alright, well, I guess you gotta do it. I thought he was gonna land in the water. I thought he was gonna land in the water, guys. Turns out he hit a shit ton of branches. Bro, that looked like it hurt. That actually did look like it hurt. Well, this guy is a horrible shot. He should be a stormtrooper. Idiot. Rambo, you killed the cop, so it's kind of no going back from here.
Need a binocular, sir. Oh, no, shh.
Hey, what is this practical effect? This is pretty good. It really looks like he's giving himself stitches.
Looks like he wants to turn himself in.
There's one man dead. It's not my fault. I don't want any more hurt. You boy, don't make a move. I'll blow your head off. I didn't do anything. Oh!
Cease fire! Cease fire! Go ahead, Will. Lester, we're down in the gorge. Galt's dead, all right. Where the hell is that goddamn chopper?
Sure picked one hell of a guy to mess around with. This came over the teletype a few minutes ago. John Rambo is a Vietnam vet. He's a Green Beret, Congressional Medal of Honor. Guy's a war hero.
Jesus, that freak? I knew there was something about that guy.
Double checked it, Will.
Bro, I don't think you should be this happy right now.
I want you to do what I told you to do, goddammit. Get that chopper back here now. Out.
Oh, here goes that ego. That ego's on a trip.
Beret, why don't you let the state police handle this?
Damn it! Look at him! Look at him! It's our golf boy. He and I were friends when your mama was still wiping your nose. I'm gonna get that son of a bitch. And I'm gonna pin that Congressional Medal of Honor to his liver.
Well, I'll tell you right now, bro. You fucked up. This whole thing started because you could not just leave this dude alone. Just leave him alone. Let him walk. Do whatever he wants to do. You arrested him for absolutely no reason. And now, you know, there's a little bit of consequences to this. Even though this is a little bit out of the norm, this is still just like the consequences of your actions.
There he is.
Turn those dogs loose, Orville.
Go get him, sweethearts.
I like how that one dog stayed back like, nah, I'm good.
I'm hit. God damn it, I'm hit.
He's got a gun.
It's not him. It's the goddamn scarecrow.
No scarecrow that shot Orville. He's close. He's real close.
We ain't hunting him. He's hunting us.
Damn.
Who is it?
Mitch.
Where is he? Oh, damn.
He's got Ward. All right, spread out. I'll go this way.
This is exactly what he wants. Damn.
Don't push it. Don't push it, or I'll give you a war you won't believe. Let it go. Let it go.
I like how he gave him a little cut under his neck. Like, I could end you right now. Just stop doing whatever you're doing. Let me go, and this could all be over. You see how close your life was to ending. Just stop it. Get some help.
Stop it. Get some help.
You look like you're ready to kill over, Will. Why don't you go home? It's my problem now. Your problem. Listen, Dave. Don't give me any of your horse shit about jurisdiction in this one, you understand?
Somewhere in this rugged mountain countryside, possibly above the snow line, shrouded in mist, the fugitive John Rambo is hiding. Units of the state police, along with local members of the National Guard, are now being mobilized. What still remains unexplained by local authorities is just how and where the former Green Beret came into possession of the weapons with which he allegedly killed one deputy sheriff and tried to kill 6 others.
Oh, well, I was just talking to Mitch, and he was saying that Galt and a couple of deputies were a little hard on the guy.
Oh, if one of my deputies gets out of line with a prisoner, then the prisoner comes to me with it. And if I find out it's like he says, I kicked the deputy's ass. Me. The law. That's the way it's got to be.
Colonel Samuel Trautman.
Look, we're a little busy this morning, Colonel. What can I do for you?
I've come to get my boy.
Your boy?
I recruited him. I trained him. I commanded him in Vietnam for 3 years. I'd say that makes him mine.
The Army thought I might be able to help. Well, I don't know in what way. Rambo's a civilian now. He's my problem.
I don't think you understand. I didn't come here to rescue Rambo from you. I came here to rescue you from him. I'm just amazed that he allowed any of your posse to live.
Is that right?
Strictly speaking, he slipped up. You're lucky to be breathing.
That's just great. Colonel, you came out here to find out why one of your machines blew a gasket. Okay, Colonel, now you got us all scared to death. What do you in the Special Forces think I ought to do about your psycho out there?
For now, diffuse the whole situation. Diffuse him. Provide a little gap and let him slip through it. Then put out a nationwide APB. In a couple of weeks, you'll pick him up in Seattle or someplace working in a car wash. There'll be no fight and nobody else will get hurt.
I do my own work.
Like, you guys were able to arrest him the first time without, like, real consequence. He just got out because you guys were being dicks.
Are you telling me that 200 men against your boy is a no-win situation for us?
You send that many, don't forget one thing.
What?
A good supply of body bags.
But if you're serious about taking Rambo out clean, follow me.
State police calling John Rambo. Acknowledge.
Maybe you can talk him into sparing all our lives by giving himself up.
I can try.
Cover leader, calling Raven.
I'm the last one, sir.
It's good to hear your voice, Johnny. It's been a long time.
There are no friendly civilians.
Well, I'm your friend, Johnny. I was there with you knee-deep in all that blood and guts. I covered your ass more than once.
There wouldn't be no trouble except for that king shit cup. All I wanted was something to eat. But the man kept pushing, sir. They drew first blood.
They drew first blood!
What is that? Is that Rambo?
Dudes can't even walk on the rocks properly. I have no faith in them.
Ah! There's a guy in cuffs!
What happened, son?
Over there!
I see him over there! I'll get him! This way, let's go!
Oh crap, this may not be good for y'all.
Now we got him!
Surround the area with every man you've got, but don't move in. I repeat, don't move in. In fact, no shooting. I don't want him dead, I want him alive.
Well, they're doing nothing but shooting.
Rambo! This is Lieutenant Clinton Morgan. National Guard leader, giving you just 30 seconds to come on out. Earl, this creep is a killer. Besides, I'm in charge, and I say we blow it up. Now fire that thing.
That looked less effective than I thought it was going to be.
Give that man a cigar.
Move in a little closer, just like you, Ojima.
I don't believe it.
Hey, mate, what the hell do you think this is? Some kind of a circus? Get the hell out of here! Didn't you get the word, Clinton? I told you people to wait until I got up here.
Well, he was shooting at us, Will. Come on, I wasn't taking any chances.
Yo. I don't know why, but that was cool as hell to me. Like, he just burned a rag, flipped it on his knife, and was like, yeah, I got a torch. That's just a badass thing to do.
This character, he comes waltzing in here full of all kinds of good advice on how we should let the goddamn maniac go loose so he can save our own asses. Well, we saved our asses, Colonel, and we didn't let him go loose. The best man lost.
You know this ain't over. Dang.
How you doing, Will?
Hold my calls.
Think about what you did there. Think about how this is all your fault. Nice. Big ass rats. There's a lot of rats. Okay. I guess I'm underestimating how many rats there would be in this situation. Alright guys, this is the worst part of the movie for me. God, this is horrible. This is like torture. Hey, shout out to Stallone. I feel like he, even as an actor, he actually had to get into a pool full of rats and stuff. He actually had to wrap that cloth around a real fire, risk burning his hand. Like, he's doing some actual action shit in this movie. And I'm like, yo, Stallone, you're kind of an impressive guy as an actor. Like, shout outs to you.
I suppose... I don't know, I just feel...
Like you were cheated out of your chance.
I wanted to kill that kid. Well, I wanted to kill him so bad I could taste it.
What the hell? You're a civilian. I mean, you can go home to your wife and your house and your little flower garden. You're under no pressure to figure all this out.
Yeah, what about you, Colonel? What did you figure out from all of this, huh? I mean, what would you have done with him if he came in? Would you wrap your arms around him, give him a big sloppy kiss? Or would you have blown his brains out?
Probably wouldn't have arrested him for something dumb.
I couldn't answer that until I met him face to face.
Drive. Don't look at me, look at the road. That's how accidents happen. What's your name? Get out of the truck.
I got no beef with you.
Go on, move, go home!
Yeah, go home, buddy.
Looks like somebody pulled the plug too soon. That Rambo guy is on the loose again.
Okay, now that seemed a little unnecessary of an explosion. You gotta just maybe just let him go at this point. All right, there's too much property damage there to just let go now. Nice.
Attention all civilians. For your own safety, please evacuate the streets immediately. Remain indoors until you receive further instructions. I repeat, this is a police emergency. Please evacuate the streets immediately.
Why don't you forget what you're thinking and clear out while you can?
Get the fuck out of here, Trautman, and you take your advice with you. When I talked to you earlier this afternoon, you knew he was still alive, didn't you?
I suspected.
Sure. Sure, that's why you stuck around. You trained.
I have a feeling you guys aren't ready for this, you know? This isn't something you guys are prepared for.
Now, this is my job, Trautman. This is my town. And I'm not giving it up to you or to Rambo or to anybody else. Now, you just stay the hell out of my way.
Complete ego trip. Is that a gun store? Oh, wow. Yeah, get out of there. It's about to be like a freaking napalm explosion. There go your police station. Ah, Rambo, you actually went in there? You know he on the roof. What's going on, bro? Dang, the cop forgot that bullets can go through walls.
Rambo, don't do it. Listen to me, Rambo. You have no chance. Drop your weapon. I'm going to order the chopper in and fly you back to Bragg.
Hey! Hold your fire!
Hold your fire! This mission is over, Rambo. Do you understand me? This mission is over. Look at him out there. Look at him. It's over, Johnny. It's over.
Nothing is over! Nothing! You just don't turn it off. It wasn't my war. You asked me, I didn't ask you. Then I come back to the world, and I see all those maggots at the airport protesting me, spitting, calling me baby killer and all kinds of vile crap. Who are they to protest me, huh? Who are they? Unless they've been me and been there and know what the hell they're yelling about.
It was a bad time for everyone, Rambo. It's all in the past now.
For you! For me, civilian life is nothing.
Why does his movies keep getting so emotional and hitting hard at these points? Like, this is a real point about how, like, war veterans are, like, being useful and seen as being useful overseas and coming back home and feeling useless. And, like, the public and society treating them like they're just, like, puppets or useless people. When in real life, they had real things.
From this bar in Saigon, and this kid comes up. This kid carrying a shoe-shine box. And he says, Shine, please, shine. I said, no, and he kept asking, yeah. And Joey said, yeah. And I went to get a couple of beers, and the box is wired. And he opened up the box, fucking blew his body all over the place. And I'm trying to pull him off, you know. And it's my friend that's all over me. He's got blood and everything, and I'm trying to hold him together. I'm putting the guys, fucking insides keep coming out. And nobody would help. Hey, I want to go home, Johnny. I want to drive my Chevy. I said, well, what? I can't find your fucking legs. I can't find your legs.
Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Can we acknowledge that Stallone is one of the best actors of all time? Like, realistically, that scene right there should have won him an Oscar. That scene right there should have done so much for him that I wasn't born yet to know if it did or did not happen. Like, bro, that was incredible. The way that he just gave that speech, the like, the passion, the power, like the emotion behind it was so much that I felt it as if I was like a part of his life. I don't know this person. This is a fictional character. Like, jeez. That whole last like 5 minutes was probably as emotionally impactful as all of Rocky. Because of like what he, like, the parts of it that were real and the parts of it that were like a little bit more. Oh, this is just how it ends. Wow. He just talked them down. Okay. Ah, man, I don't know how I feel about the ending, but honestly, it's kind of one of those things where it's like, how do you end it? Yeah. How do you end this movie properly without it being a little bit ridiculous, you know? Because at a certain point, he just like, he really would be able to, like, if you have him escape without it, it really does seem like, oh wow, this guy's unstoppable, but also like unrealistic on his escape methods. But then if you like, you know, you're arresting him here, it's kind of like, okay, man, I guess this was the better ending. This was the best way they could possibly end it, because like anything else would have seemed a little bit too ridiculous. Oh man, I'm sorry guys. That last few minutes of this movie emotionally hit me harder than like any other part of this movie. This was crazy. Like, I kind of already knew it was about like, you know, the war and like the veteran, you know, the whole mentality, but him expressing that at the end, you can, like, there are very few people I feel like who could do something like that. Like, be the action hero guy, but then also come at it with the emotional standpoint where like Stallone clearly understands characters. Like he understands character building and what makes the character the character. Like there's a clear difference between John Rambo and Rocky. Like Rocky is a whole nother guy with a whole nother background, whole nother history, and this is Rambo. Some actors can't do that. Some actors, like, you know, Will Smith, for example, he is Will Smith in every movie. You could take every character, take it out of that role, put it in another role, and it'll probably fit perfectly. I don't think Rambo could be in Rocky. I don't think Rocky could be Rambo because they're not that type. They're not like they're the same guy playing them, but they're not like the same person at the end of the day. While as like Will Smith, you take his character from Men in Black and put it in, you know, Independence Day, it kind of just feels like oh, that's how he was supposed to be. You know, that's just his character there. You know, I would say probably the only movie that he's like different than that would be like Ali, you know, where he actually fully took on the role of Ali. But like so far, and again, there's only 3 Stallone movies that I feel like I've like really ever fully watched. Like these are 3 great movies. Like again, Rocky 1 and 2, more of just the characterization, just continuing on its character. But this Rambo character, the fact that they made these movies around the same time and they're like so different type of movies. They're both like action, but they're like way different type of movies. Like this is a movie that focused 99% on the action and then like hits you with the last 5 minutes of an emotional impact, while Rocky is like the exact opposite, where it's like 90% of it like emotional impact story, and then like they hit you with the action in the last 5 minutes. And I guess these movies are similar because they're both doing the thing, but they're doing it in the opposite way. But they're both hitting so hard when they do it. Like it is incredible. Like this movie is actually incredible. Ah, dang. I think I might like this movie more than Rocky just because like, you know, I do like action movies and stuff like that. But then like at the end for them to hit with the emotional point. But I will say I don't see how this movie in particular has so many sequels. Cause aren't there like 5, 6 of these movies or something like that? Like I can see how Rocky can have multiple movies because of like, you know, he's a boxer. There's going to be other people to fight. There's going to be other matches. But, you know, in this one, it's kind of like, how many other cops are like, let him be. Like this should be I don't know. I haven't seen the second one obviously, but like it feels like this should be a standalone 1 movie type of deal where they get this issue, they resolve it, and this is how it ends. And I'm okay with that. Part 2 is I feel like it's gonna add immediately. I'm gonna be like, how did he escape or get out of the situation? Part 1. But yeah, I don't know, man. This was a really good movie. Like this is like other action movies should be looking at this movie to get inspiration and like really figuring out what parts of this worked, why this character worked so well as far as an emotional standpoint, as far as an action standpoint. Like he was a badass. He did the small things that made you realize how much of a badass he is. You know, like when he gets up there and he makes that trench, that, you know, outfit that he's wearing for the rest of the movie. Also when he like does the whole thing with the fire and the knife and everything, like, you know, fighting off the rats. Like these are just all like little things that like by themselves don't really matter much in an action movie. But when you put them together, you're just like, whoa, this guy is different than everyone else in this movie. Like everyone else on here, it's like, yeah, I got gun, whatever, blah, blah, blah. This guy is like, don't mess with me or else I can literally end this whole city if I wanted to. And I got the resources to do it. I got the ability to go out and survive on my own. I don't need none of this stuff. Like I can, like, man, it's like, how do I say it without saying it and repeating myself over and over? But this is an excellent fucking movie. Like Stallone should probably be recognized as one of the better actors throughout history of like American acting, because I don't think there's too many people that I could see nowadays to be in this role and it be this good. I don't think a lot of people are going to be on that list of actors who could actually be Rambo and then Rocky, and people not be like, well, yeah, Rambo, Rocky, it doesn't matter, you know? Like, that's how I felt like it was going to be. But no, I feel like there are distinct characters. Rambo is Rambo, Rocky is Rocky, and Stallone is able to do both perfectly. So yeah, that's my opinion on this movie. It was really great. I the fun part's gonna be all the editing I have to do. So shout outs to me. But yeah, again, guys, thank you for watching. If you made it this far, I appreciate you. I love you. You're great. You're amazing. If you didn't make it this far, then you'll never know what I'm saying. So you know what? Who cares? But yeah, guys, as always, this is another great movie reaction. I can't wait to get this released. And again, bye.